And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk program. Got a great one lined up. Got about 5 cryptos to talk about. They're all kind of mixed in together. This goes deep. I'm going to, not focus on 3-letter government agencies, but Ripple, I'm telling you, man, all this stuff. This is all a setup. Different governments, the 5 rich families of the world. The more I do this show, the more I see. This is all setting up, man. They are getting ready for a big setup. We're going to go over these cryptos. The more I deep dive, like Ripple just pops up in these different cryptos with the International Developmental Bank and all these. These are all government slush funds to help poor countries hook up with crypto and stuff. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about finances at all. The only thing I know about is drug use, 24/7 drug use, heroin, LSD, cocaine. I take it, drink it, snort it, inject it, everything. I'm so high all the time. Don't believe a word that I say. Okay. Let me check out what we got here. Dark Leprechaun, grateful for being led to this channel. It's the truth channel, man. It's the zero fluff, zero bullshit channel. We don't do price predictions here like some fucking dumbasses. We've got Fusion Collections. Welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion. We got Christo Puff. Then Chris Sharp, TJ Smith, Crypto Greek, MAB, Brian Edwards, K. Ray, Hoops Haven, Quantum Irv. Crypto's a journey. We'll start off with a little bit of mental toughness. If you like, I'm in this game called crypto and I'm playing it to win. There might be fears, but I got to push past that. I'm not like, oh man, I don't know if I get in this, what if it drops? Oh man, if the price goes down, oh man, oh. Like these people are, when I'm in this, I'm going to win. I'm going to find the right cryptos. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 0 and XRP goes to 10 cents, I'll be buying it. Like, see, this is just how I am. I got my Caleb and Brown. I got my law firm. My crypto's protected. They can go back and suck dicks. I don't care what the fuck happens. See, that's my mentality. I'm going to get this. I'm here early. They're not going to scare me out. We're watching the adult channel here. The adult channel. Okay. You got a researcher. You got a researcher right here who researches things and shows you the connections. I show you what they're doing. I don't care what the news says. I don't care what the price says. All that shit's a fucking distraction for me. Nobody gets in my way. And if they do, I go around them. I go through them, whatever I got to do. I'm going to keep going. I might get jammed up at one point. I fix the jam up, keep going. There's going to be all kinds of reasons to be afraid, to stop, to quit, and all this shit. I have to keep going. If I want to end up where I want to be, nothing is going to stop me. I have to figure out ways to get around through every single problem. Nothing's easy. If you want easy, wait till you're 6 feet under. Then it's easy. Well, for some of you, if you made the wrong mental, spiritual choices, religious choices, whatever, you'll find out how easy or tough it is in the end. We all will. But on this planet right here and right now, not planet Uranus, we have a job to do, and that's get to the finish line. It's like an obstacle course. You're running, all of a sudden, maybe there's a trap door and you fall in a hole. We got to get the fuck out of the hole, man, and keep going. Because if not, they're going to fill that hole up with dirt and you're fucking dead, okay? This is survival. And you have to be mentally willing to do whatever you got to do to get through this thing. Some days you're going to get all muddy, beat up, this, that. Then you're going to have to shower off real quick and keep going. That's just how this works. A lot of people, they can't mentally handle this. Some people are going out and getting loans. Some people are selling their houses to come up with some money. They're not putting all their money in the crypto. So enough of the dumb comments. Oh, I'd never sell my house. No, but you'd sell your ass, wouldn't you? People are doing what they have to because they realize they got money in a house, but how much is that house earning you? Especially when this black swan hits and everything dumps and your house value is going to dump. You're going to be like, oh man, I should have got a loan. See, I already know how all this fucking shit's going to go down. When I got gold at $2,000, now everybody's like, man, I should have bought gold. I should have done this. You know what? You know my life? I don't shoulda, woulda, coulda, nothing. There's nothing that I wish I would have undone in my life. All the mistakes, all the problems that I caused myself, all the dumbass things I got involved in made me who I am right now to realize, man, I know what the fuck's going on right now. All this shit made me who I am today. I don't regret a single fucking thing of all the people that I hurt, this, that, and the other. I made mistakes. Guess what? I learned from them. I move on. What's in the past is in the past. I can't fix that shit. And I'm not going to try to. Whatever's fucking done is done. I got to worry about right now and surviving in the future. That's what I got to do. I've got to survive. This channel is a channel that's going to help you survive, okay? We go over straight up facts in relationships on this program. I don't do price prediction. That's all that fucking hocus pocus dumb shit to fucking rip and scam people off. Fuck no. We've got memberships now where you can join for 3 months, $500. Now you can call me up. We can figure all kinds of shit out. If you got cryptos you want to run by me, we can look that up. And like it's set up to help you be successful. This channel, we've got, again, the Crypto Hulk Lawyer, the Custody with Caleb Brown, which is Fireblocks. I mean, you got a whole team right here ready to assist you be successful. There's no reason if you don't end up a multi-millionaire, that's because your thoughts are fucked up. That's why. You had opportunities to have a great researcher, reporter, great crypto custody, a great law firm. There's no excuses for you not to become a success unless you mentally fucked yourself over. That's how we'll start off with that. I'm not here to just, some people are like, well, I'm worried about tax. See, some people have this belief you're going to hide out. You're going to hide out somewhere. No one's going to know. You're going to live under something in a little rock in a cave somewhere. And you're going to have millions of dollars and you're not going to pay tax. No one's going to know. It's all going to be secret. You're living on planet Uranus. That's why you're not successful, because you're a fucking scaredy cat. And all you do is try to hide out. Oh, I don't want to get the hits. I don't want to get punched. Nah. You're never going to fucking make it. That's why you have a miserable existence right now. See, in my life, if I say something, bam, I jump off and I grow wings on the way down. That's how I do it. I think about it. I calculate the cost. Am I willing to pay the price? Yep, fucking do it. And that's how I do it. Good or bad. Am I going to have a lot to pay? Yep. Okay, fucking do it anyway. You know, that's how I go about, that's how I was able to achieve a lot of the greatness I've had in my life. Jobs that I've worked at, I end up top 3 guys in the building, okay? This one job in law enforcement, I was there 3 months, 6 months. The assistant chief sent me an email and told my boss, I'm a role model for the department at 3 to 6 months on the job. It's just like that. I'm not going to go on and on. But when I do something, I work very hard at it, and I try to do my absolute best. And I look around at my competition, and I try to be better than all of them. I watch what they do. I watch what he does. And then how can I do better? And I go, when I walk into either in whatever job I had, as a reserve police officer, whatever, in the courts, my job when I walked in as a reserve to be the best fucking reserve in that building they ever had. And then it showed. I was 23 at the time. I'd have deputies arguing because they wanted to work with me, because when I was the reserve, I would be driving, calling it in, writing the paperwork. They would just sit on their fucking fat ass for 8 hours. I do every single fucking thing because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to be the best at 23. Finished my reserve academy. It goes all the way back to when I was a fucking little kid. It takes all the way back. Didn't just start there. My whole life. That's why this fucking channel and all these other ones shadow banned this channel. Last year, 13 months ago, I'm at 900,000 views a month. And now these fuckers got me at 40,000 views a month. You see that? They cut back on my money all that much. But I'm still here grinding it out, putting out the best content, best research. YT, they're over there sucking fat dicks all day, and that's fine. I'm going to keep doing what I do. I've got pride, and I got a great channel, and I got people that support this channel. I almost had 1 million hits a month, and these fuckers dropped me down to 40,000. Come on, man. They're fucking scared to death. I'd take this fucking platform over. They know that what they're up against. They can't compete against this person right here. They got to do all these things where you can't find my show. It doesn't pop up here and there. You can't comment, this, that. People have to quit, join under a new membership. YT cannot handle this fucking program. The government is so fucking scared about this fucking channel. They know the power in this channel. They're like, damn, this guy, he's able to find all this shit. No other social influencer finds connections like this. These people just don't care to put in the time and the work to find it. Like, I'll go to whatever. I put in so much time to find my information. But anyhow, let's go with this article here. Let me find. We got Pocket. Okay, we're going to go to this article right here. I'm going to do, let me do copy paste. What we got right here. Now, those of you that are interested, or if you're new, for short term, I normally have memberships that are $500 a month. Due to the fact that I'm seeing a lot of movement with the government over the next 2 to 3 months of maybe having crypto laws, I decided to have, for a limited time, it's not going to be permanent. For a limited time, I'm going to have a membership that's 3 months, $500, and you have access to obviously calling me up. We'll discuss whatever you need. We'll figure out how you're going to accomplish what you do. So just putting that out there. Now let's start this deep dive. So we've got Ripple. I'm not going to go over the article. We did it yesterday. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to deep dive the article. You got Ripple, and they joined something called Securasys. It's a Swiss company. There's a company called Figment. And then there's a company called Palisade. What I want you to see is Ripple is being set up for institutional Web3 DeFi. That's what's happening right now. Not people like you and me. Ripple is not designed for people like you and me. Okay? When you show up at these little Ripple events and go Ripple, and be the Ripple cheerleader, wear the t-shirt and get the picture and the selfie with David Schwartz and shit. Okay, that shit's fucking stupid. Ripple's designed to get control of the whole entire world, to make everybody a slave. That's what all this cryptocurrency is. Ripple is the government and all these things. And it looks like it's a company. It's a government contractor. And the goal is to get this software into every single business, institution, bank in the entire world so we can have a one world monitoring system. That's the end goal. Today's program, I'm going to show you with this Securasys, Figment, and Palisade, who's connected to this. And right near the end of the show, we're going to see who's all connected to this government-wise, One of them is called the Interdevelopmental Bank. And that's a collaboration of a lot of government slush fund money, mainly the United States, possibly Canada, definitely some European countries are in there. But it's the United States way of influencing the world with cash flow, okay? So we have Ripple accelerates institutional custody adoption with security, compliance, and staking. That's what this is. Securosis allows when a corporation adopts Ripple technology to have security to where no one's going to hack into their treasuries. See, all these businesses are going to have crypto treasuries. Instead of pooling just American dollars, they're going to have a custody arrangement. You got Fireblocks involved in all this, okay? All the usual players, just different names, but the players are the same. The name of the game changes around the world, but the players are still the same. All the same active athletes. So Securitas handles security. Figment, I believe, handles compliance, and the staking comes in with Palisades. Then you got Chainalysis involved. Now let's look here. I'm going to cut. So there's the article there. I am going to click out that article, and now we're going to dig into a deep dive. We're going to go into Securitas, and I got some notes here. Securitas has got Amazon Web Service mixed up. We know that Ripple is a partner of Amazon Web Service, so there's that. In Securitas, they are partners. They are partners with the Swiss government, the Swiss National Bank, the SIX Digital Exchange. That is R3 Corda. So in Switzerland, for only, I think, five years now, their stock exchange runs on R3 Corda, which is the XDC crypto. And this Securitas company is involved with that. Lastly, Securitas is also partnered up with Zodia Custody. Zodia Custody some years ago bought a custody solution membership called Medico. That came from a German company called Jasek and DeVrent. Before then, there was a Swiss company that made Medico, but Ripple owns it right now. So basically, Ripple that owns Zodia Custody is mixed up with Securitas. I don't understand how all this is done. There's probably aspects to Securitas that maybe they needed Medico, they needed Ripple, and then Ripple needed them. Like, they're complementary. So you have Zodia Custody, which is Standard Chartered Bank. So they're all mixed up in this because Ripple's Zodia Custody, they provide the solution with them. And of course, you got the SIX Digital Exchange, XDC, and Amazon Ripple Partners mix up. Let's do the little deep dive on Securitas. It'll take us a few minutes here. Securitas was founded in 2014. How convenient, because that's right when about Ripple hit the scene. It just all seems to happen at once. Let me read here. They have a background in cyber and blockchain security. They have right here the Securitas Quantum Resistant Solutions. Very interesting. There's 50 people working there, security experts. They won't really name the names of anybody there. So we know right off the top, that's a very government sign right there. They give you two people's names and that's it. Nobody else work. We don't know who the board of directors is, the vice president. We don't know anything at all. But yet this company is multinational. That's how you know this is a cover-up, okay? Or it has a lot of the telltale signs. But yet the same company is hooked in with the SIX Digital Stock Exchange, the Swiss government, but we don't know who the president and all that shit is. Nope, they keep all that. So now we know. Oh, that's how this is, okay? They have $100 billion in transactions a day, the SIX group, and the Swiss National Bank. They're all tied in with this. Let me take a look. They can support, there's where the Amazon Web Service comes in. Microsoft is involved, Microsoft 365 for fintech applications. Interesting. I didn't know they had that. So you had Microsoft 365 for crypto. Very interesting. We know there's Microsoft Azure. What's funny is Securasys stops attacks, crypto attacks. It talks about it prevents hacks like Mt. Gox. Now that's interesting because Mt. Gox was owned by a guy called Jed McCaleb who helped start Ripple. And it was like one of the biggest crypto hacks the world has ever had until FTX came along. But it's just funny how they're talking about a guy that helped start Ripple, that he was involved in one of the biggest hacks of crypto of all time. Very interesting. But let's keep moving here. That's what they say. Now, I don't have evidence for that, but that's what they say. I've heard somebody who's told somebody who told somebody, and they told me. All right. So, yeah, this Securex company is using Ripple custody right here. Yeah, they have the Cyber Vault HSM. So that's Ripple custody right here. And that goes back to Swiss. Ripple got the custody from Medico, and it goes all the way back to Swiss. So this is very strange. Very, very strange. If you see the connection, you're like, crypto doesn't make any sense. The Swiss owned Medico. They sold it to Giuseppe de Vrent, the Germans, who then sold it to Ripple. Then Ripple goes back to Switzerland for the Securasys company, and they decided to use Ripple custody. This makes no sense. So I just wanted to show you this. This is how I know the bullshit meter. I was ready to push the button. Very, very ready to push that bullshit meter. Government. Okay, we got the SIX interbank clearing is involved with this, we said. Core Technologies, K-O-R-E, Core Technologies. I didn't have time to look that up. I think we'd probably find a little worm under the rock right there. Securus is a infrastructure company, so they don't have a crypto. They have quantum resilient protection, and that's probably because the Ripple has HBAR. That's probably why. Ripple custody. Ripple's a partner with HBAR, and I'm almost positive that's where they get their quantum resistance from. Now, Figaments, Ripple's a partner of Securasys. Figament, Chainalysis, Palisade, Crypto Storage AG, Core Technology, SIX Interbank Clearing, that's XDC Crypto, Volk. There's other companies I can't remember. Amazon Web Service, we know that that's Ripple partner right there. Microsoft 365. Zodiac Custody, that's Ripple and Standard Chartered Bank partnership with that. And Securitize is involved. Securitize tokenizes for BlackRock. Now, that's something interesting right there. You got Securitize mixed up in this. They work with Ondo to tokenize with BlackRock, and Ondo is linked, and all this has Axelar and Ripple mixed in. So Axelar is another crypto along with Ripple. So that's the first deep dive. Now we're going to go to Figment. Let me check the channel real quick. Oh, dang. Hold on a second. Well, it looks like we got another 3-month membership. Let me put you on the list. Okay, you got a quick second here to go snort some methamphetamine or something. Ayaki. Kima. Nuts. Okay. So, Yakiba, welcome to the Crypto Hulk donation section. Now, to find Crypto Hulk, go to my Instagram if you want. That's how you can get a hold of me. It's at the Crypto Hulk 2025. So let me type that in there. Instagram at the Crypto Hulk. Okay, there's that. And now let's go to X. So if you wanted to contact me on X, here is the link for that. Okay, now what do I need? First off, when you contact me, you have to use your YouTube screen name. YouTube screen name. Next, go to the date where you paid the $500 on your account. On your account, make sure it's nothing that I can see. Don't go to the screen. Don't screenshot the top chat, please. I don't know what the fuck people are doing that stupid ass shit. Go to your account that I cannot see where it shows Crypto Hulk, $500, whatever, your name and the date. That's all you got to do. Don't do a screenshot of your page. Don't go to your YouTube page that anybody can see and take a picture. Hey, this is me. I could do that. I could have some guy named Chucky do. I swear, some people I'm just like, do you never like do anything like this? Like, are you brand new? Or you got to be, and that's fine. But like, follow directions. Let's start with the first step because I got so many people not following directions. That's why part of the reason. But my job is to help unfuck you. Okay. So if some of you guys are fucked up, you need to get unfucked. Follow directions. Okay. Do not send me screenshots that anybody could find. The top chat, do not send top chat screenshots. Do not go to your YouTube page that everybody can see and just take a picture and say that's not what I want. I don't want pictures that just anybody could take. I hope I make myself clear. Alrighty then. I mean, I gotta speak like I'm speaking to 5-year-olds because sometimes I don't know something's wrong with some of these people that join this channel. All right, Secure Assist. We got that done. Now, Ripple partnered up with Figment. Let's look at Figment here. It's Toronto-based. These are notes that I took in the beginning. Figment's Toronto-based. Now, that's interesting because communist Canada just seems like anti-crypto. No, Toronto, Canada, that's where Ripple has that hub. Ripple has a liquidity hub in Toronto. Canada may be anti-crypto to let its people get the money. Oh yeah, that's for certain. They don't want you to get rich at all. But the government is very heavy into crypto, okay? That's where Rise Crypto comes from. The tokenizer for the Canton network, there's a crypto called Rise, R-I-Z-E. It's based, well, they get a lot of money from Canada. Yeah, this is Canadian. All right. So Figment comes out of Toronto, Communist Canada. They have non-custodial staking. Now that's interesting. This is for institutions. This is a Ripple partner for institutions. This is how the institutions are going to stake with Ripple. They're going to use Figment, and they're going to have Figment's not going to be the custody agent. They're going to provide the staking, okay? They have a non-custodial custody staking. It supports restaking. Oh, EIGEN. It's an EIGEN layer, EIGEN layer. Now, it starts to get interesting because Figment had a Series C stock purchase. So they held what's called a Series C to allow companies to invest in them. You know who invests in them? In a company called Avon Ventures. Now, that's an Amazon company. Oh, man. And Standard Chartered is involved with this as well. Oh, my God, that's Ripple. There you go. Now, Deutsche Bank is involved, but they're using Taurus custody. What we know about Taurus custody is that's Temenos' partner, and Temenos is a Ripple partner as well. You got who's providing the custody with Figment. If Figment itself has staking, but they don't offer the custody, you got Fireblocks. See what I'm saying right there? Fireblocks. I want you to notice something. In like 99% of these articles, it's Fireblocks. Okay, you can see my good handwriting. It's the best. Oh, I don't wear my glasses not all the time, since my handwriting's all jacked up. You got Copper involved in this, and a ton of partners. Figment with this Avon Ventures and all the Series C and all that shit. Figment is mixed in with the Fireblocks and the Standard Chartered and all these others. Okay. Let's do a short deep dive on Figment and see what we can see. Now, the Avon Ventures, oh, that gets real deep. Avon Ventures turns into 3-letter government agency contractors. We'll get into that later, but the Avon Ventures, that's government. That's government, big brother, keeping its eye on all this crypto stuff. These governments know exactly what's going on because they're funding it all, and they know. Everybody, these governments, here's the information I found. These governments are playing like they don't understand what the fuck all this shit is. They're not coming up with the clarity. It's like, yeah, we just don't know. And, we all are just so confused. Investor protection. They are acting like they don't know. I'm here showing you they know because they're funding it. They've got people in places here. They pay money to have companies figure out how to make it work. They know exactly what's going on, and you're going to see that today in Crypto Hulk Show. They're going to pretend like they don't know. Oh, we just don't know. We're not going to talk about any of this. And meanwhile, they're hooking everything up. They're pretending and stalling, like Gary Gensler's stall tactic. Oh, we don't know. We don't know what it is. No. We need Congress to do this. Congress is like, no. They say it's a big fuck game. And when you watch Crypto Hulk Show, that's why this channel is the most heavily shadow banned crypto channel. There's no other channels that are like this. Why? Because they're afraid it'll affect their viewership. I give YT and the other channels this. I don't give a fuck about viewership. I don't need big numbers. I just need big fans, all right? Now, Figment is a Toronto-based blockchain. It's providing non-custodial staking. How do they get away with it? Fireblocks, okay? They have 40 blockchains hooked up, 40 proof-of-stake protocols. They're SOC 2 Type 2, ISO 27001. They're NORS certified for Ethereum, the first in North America and Europe. Now, wait, hold on. I'm telling you. See, Canada wants to pretend like they just don't like crypto and but they're the first in North America and Europe to have this type of NORS certified Ethereum staking and all that. Very interesting, huh? Fascinating, actually. They come down on their people and restrict so much shit, but then they're all up in it, aren't they? Yes, they are. They're neck deep in crypto, pretending like they don't know what this fucking shit is. You got Egen layer mixed in again. Protocols. Cosmos. Let me leave that on the founders. John LeBlanc. He's the chief legal officer. Jean LeBlanc. Director of security is Britton Ballard. Let me look through their partners. Figment's partners. Avon. Oh, Fidelity is right. Fidelity. Let me explain. So Fidelity is the world's largest payment processor in the entire world. They have a company called WorldPay, which has a Ripple patent. Fidelity is the biggest payment processor in the world. They are a part of this. Avon Adventures, which is Amazon, is involved in this. Binance is involved in this. I can go on and on. It gets massive, okay? This is a quiet little thing. Got Standard Chartered involved. Like I told you, with Zodiac Custody. That's Ripple. Deutsche Bank's involved with Taurus. That's Temenos, Ripple partner. Some of the biggest are here. The partners of Figment, Ripple Custody, Ledger, hardware company called Ledger. You know that one out of France? They're partners with this. Oh, yes. Coinbase Prime, Fireblocks, Crypto.com, Copper, Maple Finance, Grayscale. Oh, shit. Komainu, Komainu, the letter U. That's massive right there. Zodiac Custody, Taurus, Anchorage Digital. That's another crypto custody platform. Aegon Layer. And that is Figment. Ripple partner, Toronto-based Figment and all their connections. Let me click out of that deep dive. Go to the comment section here real quick. Canada has a French connection. Catholic schools penmanship. Nah, that's my notes. That's shit. I'm not trying to have anybody read. That's just me trying to write super fast, not giving a fuck. And I throw it in the garbage when I'm done after the show anyway. All right, next deep dive. We're going to talk about Palisade. So that's the third company that Ripple took over, or whatever you want to call it. Palisade is now part of Ripple. It happened November 2025. Palisade is a digital asset wallet and custody infrastructure providing wallet as a service technology founded in the United Kingdom and licensed as a digital asset custodian in France. Have you noticed France is always coming up? France. Who owns the XRP ledger? The foundation? France. Ripple's first bank was Fedor. It was a German bank. Who bought it out? France. Let's keep going. No coincidences there. None at all. The acquisition by Ripple was aimed at enhancing wallet scalability. So now Ripple is hooked up with Palisade for wallets. What did I tell you about Ripple coming out with that wallet? Told you. This integration bolsters Ripple's ecosystem, lightweight tech, Ripple's bank-grade custody. This is DeFi. So Ripple is working with the wallets, the staking. I want you to see what's going on. These institutions have the Ripple technology, the platform, the wallets, the custody, and all these things so they can stake and do DeFi. Oh, yeah, all the stuff, everybody. Ripple is hooking up institutions. This is what I'm trying to show you. You're not going to be rich tomorrow. Don't worry. But right now I'm showing you the cryptos while they're cheap. We're going to go over some of these cryptos here today, and I will name names. We're going over Palisades. There's not a whole lot on Palisades at all. Co-founders, Thomas Kittle. They provide wallet service with Ripple, and Ripple reached a $40 billion valuation, everybody. Ripple is now worth $40 billion. I remember Ripple was worth like $2 or $4 billion. Government. Ripple's partners. Chainalysis is all in this. Okay. Yeah, Palisades, I didn't really find a whole lot. Now, here's where we find a whole lot. Oh, man. Avon Ventures. Let us dabble into Avon Ventures, shall we? Let me read off my notes, and then Avon Ventures, venture capital in early companies. So what Avon Ventures does is find early, tiny tech companies like Figment and all these others, Palisades, and Avon comes in. It's got some government influence in it, and they invest in these small little companies to make them successful. Avon is affiliated with FMR LLC. FMR, let me show you that. That's Fidelity, everybody. Fidelity, just want to let you know. They're playing all serious. They got the company that owns the company that owns the company that merged with the company's company. See how they do all this shit to try to trick people? They're not tricking me. There you go. FMR LLC. They own Fidelity and Avon Ventures. Avon Ventures is a partner of F Prime Capital. Now, this gets real interesting now. It's about to get real deep because with F Prime Capital, now we start linking in South America and the Interdevelopmental Bank, which is a secret division of, let's say, the United States, where a three-letter agency where they help to promote, let's say, democracy. And who would do that? Definitely not the central, and I won't say intelligence, and not agency at all. But let's get into this, because they do have headquarters right near Langley, and I won't say Virginia, and that's the headquarters of the agency I just told you that I didn't say. Now it starts getting real deep with this Avon Ventures thing. This is where all the government comes into this Ripple partnership and all that. Avon Ventures is a partner of F Prime Capital. This is a Latin American connection. We have a top 5 global banks are involved with this. So this F Prime Capital's got the JP Morgans, the Citibank, shit like that. And some very mysterious kind of banking companies that nobody kind of knows about. Okay. You got US. This one's interesting. With F Prime Capital and Avon, you have the United States SEC and the Commodity Future Trading Commission. They are partners in these crypto programs. They're not acting as regulators. Oh, yeah. I was reading that and I'm like, what? So in the South America and all that, it's kind of like the United States government is helping them with their getting their crypto set up. The United States government, the SEC and the CFTC goes outside of the United States into South America to help them get all this shit set up with crypto and their markets and stuff. It's not the SEC supposed to be an American company. Well, division of government. Yeah, it is. But they're acting, Grok makes it very clear, they were acting as participants in their setting up the crypto, not regulators. And I was like, whoa, I never heard of that before. Very interesting. Now, there's a crypto that's a partner involved in this. Its name is Pocket. Let me show you the crypto here. It's Pocket. Now, if you were if you got in on that Telegram group, I told everybody in Telegram what crypto it was last night. So you had time to research it and stuff. So if you don't have that link and you're on that $500 member group on my phone, send me a text and I'll give you the link. When I give you that link, you can't wait 12 hours. You got to click on it, I think, within an hour, or that link goes bad and you can't get in the Telegram group. They slam the door shut. So here's Pocket Network. It's 1 penny, 0.018, so it's almost 2 cents. This is a big crypto, okay? You can find the contract address where it shows info and it says contract, and to the right of that, there's a little copy notepad. You can click on that and go find it. I believe they got it on MetaMask. Yeah. Pocket is on MetaMask if you're interested. Let me continue with this article here. Avon Ventures. Okay, here we go. Avon Ventures was founded by Sachin Patodia. Limited is who serves as a partner at F Prime Capital, the managing entity for Avon Ventures funds. So Avon Ventures, but F Prime Capital controls their money. So I'm just letting you see how the government does all this stuff. The guy who made F Prime Capital spent nearly 20 years at Fidelity Asset Management Group before founding Avon Ventures. He focuses on Web3. So this is where Ripple gets all tied into this stuff. You got Galaxy Digital's mixed up in this. Liquid Collective Protocols all mixed up in this. And the Latin American financial infrastructure is built on this. I'm showing you how Latin America is being set up for crypto. Right now, I'm showing you all the players of this game, including Pocket. Fidelity is involved. Like I said, I'm dropping names. They have DeFi, staking, wallets, Web3. They're getting stable coins hooked up, validators, all the stuff we need, exchanges, central finance. Fidelity is the parent company. You've got Goldman Sachs mixed in this, BNY Mellon, American Express. It says, however, co-investors in rounds include regulatory bodies. Co-investors in this Avon Ventures with F Prime, we're talking, look right here, let me read this out. Co-investors include regulatory bodies like the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and the Commodities Future Trading Commission in Solidus Labs 2021 round. From what I just read to you, the United States SEC and Commodity Future Trading Commission are co-investors in this project that I'm talking about right now. And all the cryptos involved, they're all working together in this deal that I talked about, the Pocket one. This is very interesting how the SEC and the CFTC invested into this. Very interesting. Coinbase is involved. Lightspeed Ventures. Ripple's earliest investor, Lightspeed Ventures, they're involved in this. Morgan Creek Capital Digital. Brevin Howard Digital. BNY Mellon is a partner of this. Goldman Sachs is a partner of this. BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank, biggest custody provider in the world. Puffer Finance, Pocket, POKT. That's the crypto we talked about. Solidus is involved in this. Coinmetrics, Valor, VALR. And Solidus, Falcon X, Wintermute. Now, lastly, Ripio. Oh, here's another crypto right here. Ripio is involved in this, and now we're going to get even deeper in this deep dive. We're going to talk about Ripio Credit Network. Very interesting. Let's get into Pocket, and then we'll do Ripio. So here's the Pocket crypto. Pocket Network is decentralized blockchain. It serves as a protocol for connecting Web3 applications. That's what the Pocket platform connects Web3 applications. It has 5,000 independent nodes across 60 blockchains. The native utility token is called Pocket. It's on Ethereum. It has bridges to chains like Solana, Base, Arbitrum, BNB, Smart Chain, Optimism, Polygon. Pocket is used for staking to secure network throughput. It has no single point of failure. The price is 0.019. The use case of Pocket centers on solving centralized infrastructure vulnerabilities. So what I'm showing you here, we've learned that Latin America has their own kind of system, okay? What I'm showing you here is it's kind of like a closed system in a way. We've studied Latin America before. What we have is like a almost closed type system, and all these Latin American companies in the Caribbean and stuff, they're all going to work together. What I'm showing here is how their platform is being put together. I'm showing you how their cryptos are being integrated into their platform and what companies are helping provide this. I'm showing you all the information. So far, we got 2 Latin American cryptos in this deal, Pocket and Ripio. We haven't gotten into Ripio just yet. Pocket Network was founded in 2017 by Michael O'Rourke, CEO of Grove. Now, it's formerly called Pocket, but it was rebranded in 2023. So in 2017, Pocket started. 6 years later, they changed the name to Grove, Grove. Okay, how this thing is so interoperable is you have a guy named Otto Vargas. He has experience with Cosmo SDK development. What is that? That is the Ripple sidechain. The Ripple EVM sidechain is Cosmo SDK. Ripple joined with a company called Persist, and Cosmo had Tendermint, and Ripple built on that platform to make the EVM. So that is how this Pocket is so interoperable, is because they're basically running on the Ripple sidechain. That's what it is. Thank you, Otto Vargas. Let's go Pocket. September 2nd, 2025, Pocket integrated 14 Cosmos chains via Cleomedes. Cleomedes. So basically, it's Ripple. The Cosmo SDK Ripple sidechain is what makes Pocket so special. So this Pocket thing, you may not have heard of it. It's going to run Latin America. That's what this is. It's the interoperability crypto for staking and all these kinds of things for Latin America. Arrington Capital's involved in this. That's Michael Brad Garlinghouse's best friend, Michael Arrington from Arrington Capital, connected to Brad Garlinghouse. Who are the partners of Pocket? GetBlock. I'm only going to read the names I recognize. Boba Network. Algorand's involved. Oh, shit. Algorand. You can buy that on Kalen Brown. We got Algorand in the house, everybody. Another crypto involved in this. Algorand was a member since 2020. Native support for decentralized infrastructure. So they were one of the first partners in this. And that is it for that particular deep dive page. Now we go to Ripio, because Ripio was involved with the Avon. Let me do a copy and a paste to show you. The next crypto here is Ripio Credit Network. The Ripio Credit Network, mainly a Latin American network. Now, you have to have, I think, the Ripio wallet. You got to go to like the Ripio website to buy these. You might be able to buy them somewhere else. I don't know. What I did is last night I let the $500, the Telegram people, I told them what crypto it is. So they had like, 8, 9, 10 hours to go find it. I don't know where it's at. I'm not buying it. But some of you might. It's got like 3 zeros in front of it. 0.0002. This is one where you're getting in early on, everybody. On a Latin American crypto with 3 zeros in front, you're getting in early. What is Ripio for? Latin American network. It's for Web3, DeFi, etc. Theta Labs. It's built with the help of Theta Labs, Polygon, Visa, Paxos, and Stellar. Stellar's involved in the Ripio Credit Network. Ondo's involved in this. I'm telling you what, you guys, this is good. Ondo's involved with the Pix. Pix is the Brazilian payment system. This Ripio crypto has all these connections I just told you and the Brazilian government. Oh, shit. Crypto Hawk, I got to get me that shit. Now, Ripio has a partner. And that partner is, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, DXC. Now, think of the XDC crypto, but this one's called DXC. This DXC technology company, this many letter government agency. That's what that is. This is where it all is. Oh, man. Secret, and I can't say government, and I can't say agency. DXC Technologies. Here's my notes here for DXC. I gave you the Ripple. Why is the chart like that on Phantom for Ripio? I looked at the chart. I'm not describing charts. All I'm doing is telling you what cryptos are involved with what. If you guys want to buy them, buy them. If you don't, don't. DXC Technologies is a multinational. Oh, here we go. This is the government right here. Multinational IT securities located in Ashburn, Virginia. I wonder how far that is from Langley. Let's ask Grok or Siri. Hey, Siri. That's weird. Hey, Siri. How far is Ashburn, Virginia from Langley, Virginia? Up 24 miles. What a coincidence. It only takes about 30 minutes to get there. Isn't that something? Langley is where the central, and I can't say intelligence, and I can't say agency is. Let's continue. DXC Technologies is all mixed up in this. Latin American Avon network and all that. They're located in Ashburn, Virginia, right near the central, you-know-what agency. It was founded in 2017 from Hewlett-Packard and a company called Computer Services Corporation. Now, I can't talk about them. I did last time. Computer Services Corporation is a major government secret contractor that deals with Defense Department. Don't want to say that loud, okay? So this is where DXC came from. Defense contractors. Be very quiet. Don't tell anybody. IBM's involved in this, of course. This all started back in 1959. Yep, yes, it did. Amazon Web Service and Microsoft are partners with this, of course. Now, this gets real deep. DXC, Ripple acknowledges this. DXC has what's called the Hogan platform, HOGAN. Ripple announced, real small somewhere, they joined the Hogan platform. Ripple announces they joined the Hogan platform. So I decided to look up the Hogan platform. Oh, shit. It's connected to 300 million bank accounts. Just about everybody in the United States. It has $5 trillion in deposits, and there's a Ripple partnership with this Hogan platform company with DXC Technologies. Oh, man. Ripple joined it January 21st, 2026. It integrates, this Hogan platform integrates the Ripple Labs stablecoin into the Hogan platform. It enables banks. What? This platform enables banks to handle real-world asset tokens. Banks, I'm going to let you know before everybody else lets you know. Banks are now allowed to integrate real-world asset tokens because of the Hogan platform and Ripple's stablecoin integration. Oh, shit. This, Grok is calling it this. This bridges legacy systems, that means the old school, with on-chain finance. That's DeFi, everybody. It's already done. I'm going to tell you a secret. It's already done. Don't tell anybody. They're making it look like they don't know what they're doing. The government's making it look like we just can't figure this out. What are we going to do? They're already done. Okay? They're already done. Now, Amazon is already integrated with this, with the banks and shit. Yeah. Amazon integrated this Hogan platform. It's called the Amazon Quick Rollout. That's the name of it. The Amazon Quick Rollout. They gave it to 115,000 employees. Oh, man. And they launched something called the Amazon Quick Practice. Amazon Quick Practice, and it's for clients, Amazon's customers, to hook up to the Hogan platform to allow banks to have access to tokenization and find crypto financing. Oh, man, Crypto Hulk, told you. Very interesting. Oh, shit, we're at an hour already. Fuck. Okay. Ripio Network. I showed you that. I'm gonna have to just I'm just gonna dump the rest of this. So the DXC, the deep dive is there. I can't really show you any more on this deep dive. I was going to deep dive, but I don't have time. You got something called Thought Machine. Thought Machine is involved in what we're talking about right now. Google Cloud, Dell, Ripple, Euronet, Amazon's involved in all of this, and it's called DXC technology. That's government stuff. Lastly, LA chain comes into play here. That's a crypto LA chain. Let me show you. I can't break. I need another 30 minutes. There's just so much here. Here is the LA chain. This is a crypto right here. It's got 2 zeros. It's all mixed up with this DXC technology and Fidelity, and I just have to just dump it right now. There's a crypto for that. ZK Sync, the crypto, is all involved in this as well. Caleb Brown has ZK Sync. This was mentioned in here as it runs on ZK Sync. So that's the other crypto involved. And then we got the LA chain, ZK. Okay, Blue Zell. Blue Zell is mixed up in this. It's Canadian. Blue Zell is at 1.3 cents. So if you're interested in the crypto Blue Zell and Latin America and all this secret mystery stuff, Blue Zell is right there. I don't like doing that. I don't like to just dump cryptos on you, but I'm out of time. I can't go. This shit's going to take 30 minutes. I spent a lot of time putting together this deep dive, trying to study all this shit. These are all solid right here. All this is Latin America. I'm showing you today. I just showed you how Latin America is getting hooked up with crypto. The government, our government's involved, top banks of the world. I gave you 7 or 8 cryptos that are all mixed up in this. That's what I found. So with that, I'm going to get out of here and get on with my day. I got to work out, hit the cold plunge, probably do a video, call some $500 people that just joined up. And then after that, try to see if I can make a PM show. I don't know, but I'll see you on the next one.